Hello, my
Hello,
brother.
welcome.
Thank you. How are you doing, sir?
Very good, very good. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Oh, pleasure is mine. Thank you very much. I
Yes,
really, really appreciate this opportunity. Thank you,
me
thank
too.
you, thank you,
Thank you so
thank you.
much. So, my wonderful friend, let's get started. How may I be of service to you?
Okay. Can I do my Palo Santo before
Sure,
I
sure,
start,
sure.
sir? I'm a quick learner, sir, so
That's
I know what.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing for all of us.
Okay, sir. I'll have three, let's call it, not the challenge, topic I love to explore with you, and I have a feeling that you can assist me to kind of explore them more or whatever. So I'm going to start with the first one, which is my major challenge at this time, which is my dream time, which is my sleep. So basically, when I sleep, I don't have a memory, but I don't know what happens. Most of the time, I wake up yelling, screaming, punching, and kicking. Few times I fall off the bed.
Hmm.
And when I wake up in morning, I feel exhausted. My
Okay.
body hurts, my brain doesn't function, and it happens over and over and over and over again. So basically, during the day, I'm feeling exhausted, cranky. I mean, not feeling good. My brain doesn't function after a few days. I start hearing loud buzzing in my head. So I'm always exhausted and tired and agitated. So this is my major challenge.
Mhm.
Second one, it's my sexual energy. I was born in Iran in Muslim family, so I'm sure you know I've been
Yes.
circumcised when I was little. And when I was a child, I experienced few molestation and sexual abuse, more than few actually. And I'm sure you know in Iran, sex and sexuality is very suppressed and even demonized. So I have a feeling I try to work on them and release whatever is there not serving me. But I believe still there is some remaining of, I don't know, I want to call it trauma, unprocessed emotion, whatever. And the third one, I love to receive your guidance and assistance is how can I establish clear communication with my multidimensional self, with my soul, higher self, whatever you want to call it. So these are my humble requests. So see, I'm open to receive whatever shows up for my highest good. Thank you very
Abs-
much.
Absolutely. So, number one and two, they're the same issue.
Okay.
Childhood abuse and the theft of Kundalini energy, root chakra energy. What I would respectfully recommend is that we do an energy car wash.
Sure.
We get anything that's still planted in your energy out. And then for number three, I would call that unified consciousness harmonics.
Mhm.
So the body has instincts and emotions. These are welcome. We honor them. But then there's also the consciousness of the heart. There's the intelligence of the brain, and then there's all the rest that's non-physical. Ideally, all of these have their input. We hear what they say, and then the combination of all of them in a unified way is our totality of consciousness. So that's ideally what you're searching for. Towards that, I will give you the Kuji system, the whole thing.
Okay. That's beautiful.
That's a meditative practice, my dear friend. Meaning, in this crazy world, it's important to find something that works, even if the effects are very small. It's
Mhm.
important that it works and that it is reliable and repeatable. Now, once we find such a mechanism, then we keep doing it. So this is the mechanism that is in the Kuji Kiri or the Kuji-in. It has been used in Persia, in India, Tibet, China, and Japan. It's very, very ancient. You've perhaps also heard of this process in the Sufi and Darwish of Iran, Chelleneshini.
Oh, of course I heard,
Right,
yes.
right, right. So it's the same process. They took it to a very extreme way, meaning they would go into a cave or a hollow structure with no sunlight, take 3 glasses of water, 3 dates or nuts for sustenance, stay there for 40 days or so, and finish the system. That is very extreme, but it always worked. This is the same approach, but we're not going so extreme because we still have our lives to live, responsibilities, our job, our family, our routine, and so on. So we're just spreading this out over time, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, maybe a year. That doesn't matter. Now, the good thing about that is we start from the root and we go up the scale. Most of what you're experiencing is from the lower chakras, the root, which is sexual energy, tanden, healing capabilities, and so on.
Okay, I had a feeling, correct me if I'm wrong. I thought something about my solar plex is kind of in that regard of sexuality. I don't know. I mean,
Sure.
oh,
Now, the solar plexus, physically associated with the digestive system, absorbing energy through our food, but also it's associated with self-esteem, confidence, self-worth, endurance, ability to complete something that we start. So lots of injuries happen to the solar. So this system of the Kuji Kiri starts with the root, then tanden, then sacral, solar, heart, throat, jade gate, third eye, and crown. So not only it will cleanse the energy or your light body, but it will facilitate that connection that you are searching for.
okay. I have a quick question. I have a beloved teacher and mentor. He transitioned some time ago. So he was one, I don't know, some people call them architects. So he was the one basically was engaged in this realm of reality, especially Earth and this human body. So I learned from him that we have few source of the information we receive. One is through our heart, which is, let's call it soul. We receive information data. And he was talking about human entity. He called it human entity. He said it's like a soul, but it's earthbound. And we receive information through our solar plexus. And also we have our body's innate consciousness. And also we have overall consciousness or mind. So I was thinking solar plex. So I was thinking that's something related to my, let's call it human entity. So maybe I had some agreements when I was coming here to do some creating, maybe ancestral, maybe whatever. So that's my feeling. I don't know, is this the correct information or no?
Yes,
Or
yes,
it
yes,
makes
yes,
sense?
yes, yes. It is correct. But
Okay.
today we'll complete the information for you. There's more detail. Your
Oh,
understanding is correct. There's just more information. I think
okay.
with the additional information and then the practice, where you are, think of it like running an antivirus on every single line of your code. So there may be things in the conscious mind, subconscious, unconscious, and then energetic levels of the body. And so anything beyond the conscious is difficult to access. There are exceptions.
Exactly.
With hypnosis, we can get to the subconscious, but then unconscious, the energetic levels of your memory, atomic, elemental, akashic, cosmic, these are older layers of memory. So there may be errors in the code that we don't have access to consciously. So it needs a magical or energetic process to clean them. And so this system is very clean, meaning that we don't give energy to anyone or anything. It's just you and your connection to the beloved source. Very, very
Yes.
pure. So in this sense, if you have the courage to complete it, I guarantee you, I vow that it will serve you well. It's the only thing I teach. Out of all the different modalities I've learned and I've delved into, this is the only one I would be happy to pass on to esteemed friends.
Appreciate it. Actually, I heard you talked about it in few of your interviews. So
It's
yes.
very effective. So we'll include that in today's work. Okay, so let's have a look at the energy structure. So let's begin our process. All right, so I'll do another cleanse, just going through the protocol. All right. So I'm cleansing my space, cleansing my vessel, so I may be a pure channel for divine wisdom and healing, and so I may serve your highest soul purpose, highest good, greatest life, and the highest good of all. Okay, so before I go into reading the energy, there's a strategy I want to share with you. So imagine the house that you are in right now. There are doors and windows probably around the property. There's some sort of a wall or gates. And if they are not there, insects and animals and probably people will just come in. So there's a purpose for these. Now the same applies to your astral surroundings. So the zone in dimension 4 and 5 where your dream body goes in, probably depending on your level of evolution, you'll have access to higher dimensions also. So the idea is doing some astral landscaping. If you just leave it as is, it's like an open field and anyone and anything has access to you in the dream time. So I was also born in Iran, in the city of Mashhad. Around us we have lots of desert. So I know how dangerous the desert can be. So initially I created around me a landscape of desert, an ocean of sand with quicksand. So you get stuck in and you get pulled in. So anything that doesn't serve my highest soul purpose and highest good will get caught in the sand and the sand will swallow it. And that would take care of it. Then I thought, okay, I don't have time to be collecting all these dried up bodies, corpses in my desert. I've got things to do. So I turned the sand into fire sand. So there's fire, it burns and cleans itself. Problem solved. Then I thought, okay, what about if somebody is flying above the surface? So then I added these octopus plants that would reach up, grab anything in the air and bring it onto the surface, and then the fire sand would take care of it. I had the same type of problem with my dream time for many years, Jamal. It took me a while to figure it out. And once I figured it out, it was so easy. So this is one of those strategies. Another friend grew up in a colder climate with lots of pine trees. And so she thought, okay, my astral landscape is covered with these evergreen pine trees, needle trees. And anything on the ground or in the air, these little needles will shoot at it and puncture it, kill it and bring it down. And then the roots and the ground would be acidic. It would absorb it as nutrition and take care of it. So you can think of some sort of a landscape. For now, you can just use the fire sand. So once you say it, it is done. You don't need to do it over.
So sorry to interrupt. So basically before sleep, I go through this and use my imagination and intention?
No. Right now. You just need to do this one time.
Oh, okay.
And so it's so simple. But if you don't do it, there's nothing there to be a barrier and protection for you. So right now, just close your eyes and think about your astral surroundings. First of all, create the desert. So now you're seeing in your mind, there's an ocean of sand. It's so dynamic. There's this beautiful silence. The wind is going around and there's these beautiful patterns in the sand. And now we turn it into fire sand. Every now and again, this beautiful multicolored flame comes out of the sand and cleanses everything around it. And now from under the surface, these little octopus plants, dynamic moving arms come out. And so they are so beautiful. So the fire, these beautiful plants, and the pristine silence of the desert. And this is now your protection. You're giving this environment, which is your creation, the instruction and the duty to take care of anyone and anything that does not have your permission to approach. And so it is done. There we go. Now you've taken care of this. See, in physical terms, manifestation takes time. But in our energetic levels, it's just immediate. This solves that problem.
Wonderful. Is it possible? I mean, this is maybe my imagination. Is it possible maybe I have some links to, I don't know, maybe Offboard or those? I'm fascinated with this SSC
Absolutely.
experiencer. Is it possible maybe there is a link to that type of
Absolutely.
experience?
That would be the next thing that we work on together. So before the start, I thought we'll start with begin with the astral landscaping. So now that's
Beautiful.
one level of defense. It's so easy, but it has really, really powerful effects. Now imagine something that would usually have free access to you. Now it has to go through a whole level of defenses. During the car wash, we'll give you other defenses, the sacred fire and so on. So by the time they reach you, they're exhausted and out of energy. They won't be able to attack you. Okay, so now let's go to the next instrument, singing bowl, additional cleansing through sound. It'll help me tune into you and get additional information. Depending on the presence or absence of blockages, there may be, I may be able to go back to the birthplace of the soul, find out why you are here, what your purpose is, where you're going. Maybe not so far back, but by the end of our session, we'll have the answers. This high pitch, this is now your energy. Very, very pure. And I'm getting goosebumps all over my skin. Okay, my dear friend, there's a very ancient wisdom keeper in you. There's this teacher of, how to put this, white magic, elemental forces. So you were a preserver and teacher of truth for many, many lifetimes, associated with many of the major religions that still survive. All the way through Persia, going into, well, further east, Egypt, part west, Egypt, all around the Mediterranean, Anatolia, Persia, Central Asia and Tibet. So these would have been the major places that you would have lived. Every single lifetime you were involved with the esoterics. Not just a student, but a conduit or a channel to your infinite soul, bringing in clean information. So you would be the regenerative force of this divine wisdom. There are certain souls that are aggressive, meaning that they are part of the defense system, like white blood cells, the immune system of the body, that would kill infection or any intrusion and so on. You would be more on the healing side or regenerative side of the body. So once there is a wound, you are that ability of healing. Humankind is always susceptible to distortion and misinformation. And so this never changes. You would have been one of those souls that comes in lifetime after lifetime, and you correct that distortion in the information. So for example, the Zoroastrian religion started out as being pure, but then corruption entered. It got so bad that they finally lost their empire to the Muslims. there was always an underlying case of corruption. That's why the people gave it up. They said, you know, we're tired of this. The caste system, poverty, inequality, injustice, slavery, these existed. So as part of your role of healing this distortion, you would have faced opposition every single lifetime. So those that benefit from corruption, they would be your enemy. This would also be true in this lifetime, meaning that you would speak the truth, knowing internally what is right, what is pure, and you would say it, and then you would face consequences, punishment, unjust punishment, because you speak the truth. So now, living where you live, you have the opportunity to follow this without the danger of unjust punishment. Many lifetimes you would have been executed because of this. So that leaves a whole level of trauma in the solar plexus, but also the throat. It seems that you have managed to overcome this very powerfully. So you would be the divine agent of healing and truth. So if I want to give you an honorary title, the agent of truth and healing, divine agent of truth and healing, meaning that this distortion, I can tell you, I'm now at this time I'm studying the Buddhist texts. I see you've got a beautiful mandala behind you, so you are also aware of this beautiful tradition, but you have probably also noticed corruption has entered their belief system also. That whole promise of paradise and these sexy angels or 72 virgins that you would get, all this nonsense is common in all cultures. This is what you have come to wash away, not with aggression, but with compassion, with love, with pure reason. It is so powerful and bright that no shadow can exist in its presence. So you're an element of healing. Now, all in all, this was just what you are emanating, what is around you. I haven't gone into your energy yet. So beings like you are not corruptible. Nothing can turn you evil. Killing you wouldn't solve the problem either, as far as the control system is concerned. You just come back in another body. So the next approach that is very common is to bury you under layers of trauma and blockage, so that you cannot pull in the light of the soul and anchor it into the earth, and then receive healing and blessing from the planet and sustain your body and connect earth information to the divine realm. Okay, so now I would like to ask for your permission and connect to your energy. Let's do a car wash and see what's standing in your way. May I begin?
Please, yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. Calling to my beloved source of all sources, source of all things in all domains, asking for clearing, for healing, for the removal of obstacles, for all that is aligned with our highest soul purpose, highest good, greatest life, health, wealth, joy, abundance, excitement, and evolution. May these blessings overflow, and may the overflow wash across the cosmos and serve the highest good of all. Okay. Starting from the branches of the soul star, about 1 foot above the head, we've got the soul star, then branches coming out, connecting you to every shard of the infinite soul, past lives, future lives, other timelines and dimensions, maybe other species, other universes. You have access to all of that in this body. That's the way this system is designed. So branches of soul star, there's something like an umbrella above your head going through all the branches. This is at dimension, it's not too high. Where is this? It's kind of moving 4, 5, 6. So dimension 6, like a kind of the shape of an umbrella. This would restrict the flow of light from all your higher aspects. Then towards the right side of the body, dimension 10, there's an open portal, and from here there's this stream of something like tar or black sticky goo coming out, kind of sliding down, and then from the right side touching the face, and then covering the vessel, and then just like tree sap, the sticky stuff that comes out from the side of the tree, that kind of, and then it hardens. So the vessel, your light body, is covered with this stuff, and then there's this umbrella to make sure that you don't get light coming in. First order of business, let's close this portal. Okay. Dimension 10, that's evolved. So it would be at the level of the governors of the matrix, those beings that create this holographic reality, but especially those that have distorted it. So thinking of those that would be in this level of evolvement or evolution, they would be archons. So there's specific targeting of you. Meaning that if you were left to your own devices, you would heal many of the distortions, and people would be more difficult to control. And so you would understand why the targeting occurs. You're bad for business, and the business is harvesting humanity. There's a big profit in that. Okay, so let's build up some strength. Vajra kili kilaya sarva vignam vamhumpe. Vajra kili kilaya sarva vignam vamhumpe. Vajra kili kilaya sarva vignam vamhumpe. Okay, going into the portal. Source of this is dimension 12 in this universe. Singular being, or let's say singular collective consciousness or hive consciousness. Doing the same thing to many other people and beings. Let's see. Okay. In the name of my beloved source of all sources, I create a pocket dimension. I fortify it with the appropriate level of shielding. I pull into this pocket dimension the machine and the consciousness creating this tar. And now I pull in all the tar it has created in all domains that consciousness exists. I pull into this dimension all those aligned in action and intention with this violation of universal law. All technology, wisdom, knowledge and data used towards this violation and resulting from it, I nullify and pull into this pocket dimension. I set it ablaze with the appropriate strength and vibration of divine fire, so that it may burn to such a degree for what remains to be of service to the highest good of all once again. I peg this into existence and speak it into reality. Okay, it's burning with a pure white flame. So usually across the green, which is the heart, we've got a symmetry. When it's burning with white, it means the nature of this is pure evil. If it was burning with any other color, there would be something that would come out of the fire that could continue evolving. This is pure evil. Now, let's get you your energy back. Okay, let's wash the remaining tar. So in this universe, dimensions 10, 9, going down into the physical body. Let's wash this off. Considering it is kind of all one piece, we can get it off you in one go. Okay, I'm using the sistrum They have used this for cleaning temples for thousands of years. It's Atlantean. Then the Egyptians used it. I use it to shift objects out of your face, so as we remove it from the light body, it doesn't catch on anything and cause any further... Oh yeah, goosebumps. Good, good, good. Okay, so dimension 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4. Now going around in a spiral around the head, and then just going down around the body. So around the head, now level of neck, level of shoulders, level of your heart, level of solar plexus, going down sacral, level of roots, now level of hips, going down around the leg. It's sort of widening out as we're going down around your knees, shins, ankles, and feet into the earth bridge, and now disentangling from Earth Star and your root system. Very gently and respectfully, I'm now entering underneath your roots, about a meter underneath the Earth Star, and from where it's starting out at the peak at dimension 10, and starting to slide this out, moving towards the left side of your body, pulling it out. Body is clear, pulling out of your aura, crushing it, and now adding this to the fire in dimension 12. Body is uncovered. We've got, now I can see you for the first time. Solar plexus level, level of left kidney, coming down. There's an open portal in the root chakra that would take a lot of energy from you. Rest looks kind of okay. Okay. So let's start strengthening you before we proceed. The fire that is burning is now giving off energy. Some of this is yours. So we'll return your energy, but also the energy of everyone who has been robbed. Okay, so Sequoia, to break it down into the most fundamental components, pure elemental, and then healing with the Magnolia, Divine Feminine. Okay, focusing on the flame, cleaning it and evolving it, and now starting a stream connecting to your soul star and bringing this back into your light body and leaving this formula to work as time goes on, so you may get back all the energy that has been stolen in this lifetime and every other lifetime. Okay, this is good. Soul Star, now we need to deal with the umbrella thingy. So these beings that were covering you with this waterfall of tar, they were hurting a lot of people. Through you taking responsibility for your healing, many have been blessed. So these beings were nasty. Okay, so now the dimension 6 umbrella. This is covering them basically the upper parts, the beginnings of the branches coming off, cutting through them so you wouldn't receive intuition. That would explain why you're finding it difficult to connect with higher aspects. There's a barrier there. Okay, so going around the branches, the early parts of the branches as they come out of the soul star. So going from right side, now dislodging this shield or disc all the way to the left side, very gently and respectfully entering your energy from the right side, grabbing this disc or shield and starting to slide it out, moving towards the left side. It is out of the branches, pulling out of your aura, crushing, and now adding this to the flame in dimension 12. Your branches are regenerating themselves. This is good. The flow of your infinite soul is now coming into the body. Other than that, let's see, crown. It was lacking energy, but is coming online again. Third eye looking good. Jade gate looking good. Little stuff in the throat. So jade gate, third eye, crown, soul bridge, soul star, and branches, thumbs up. The dimension 6 shield, that's from the pirate species. Many of those that are involved in the drug trade, harvesting humanity. Okay, so other aspects of your soul. Let's now have a look at your jade gate. This is open, so focusing on the jade gate. Long history. Morepar Sigui, Magus, the teacher of truth, righteous one, teacher, preserver. This would have then given rise to all sorts of religions to the east and west, all the Abrahamic religions, but also Buddhism itself, the Hindu tradition also. So you've been at this game for a long time. All I see is a man in a white, long sort of dress, long white beard, and this serene, peaceful look. Seems this is the aspect that you took in this universe, multi-universe. You're belonging to this universe. So this is your home. You have evolved on Earth. You have escaped the cycle of reincarnation many, many, many times. You have become an expert. Your original rank is spirit guide, ascended master. This is a difficult position because you come and you speak words of love and healing into the ears of many humans, wash away the darkness, heal them, and then they go back to their old nonsense. So it is very frustrating. Every now and again you say, you know what, I'm going in. And so you re-enter. And so you have become an expert at breaking free. You come in under the same rules, meaning you lose the memory, you don't know who and what you are, but the heart is so strong. You find your way all the time. And then the glorious journey begins, because once you're in, they can't kick you out. Then you're the boss. You say how long you want to stay. I think this lifetime is one of those again. So the gifts that you acquire in this lifetime will stay with you. Next time in a human body coming in, you'll remember from very early on, age 1, maybe 2, all the gifts will be active. This is very, very powerful because humanity is now going through the transition phase. Next 300 years, we're going to enter into a golden age. And so your presence is very, very needed in terms of healing the distortion in belief systems. So perhaps you have great ideas. Write these. Write them. Document them. Don't let them be forgotten. They're very powerful. So you're one of the ascended masters that gets tired of people not hearing you. And you say, you know what, I'm going in a human body. Although I don't need to, down here I can be more effective. So even the tiniest thing that you may think is insignificant is very, very significant. It has the potential to create correction waves in reality, as if the distortion never existed. And so this would explain the level of suppression or being buried or covered. That's why you were opposed so strongly. Again, your nature is very compassionate, very gentle, and also very sensitive. Otherwise, how would you know right from wrong? You feel this very, very deeply. This is your superpower. And so then certain types of abuse were meant to injure the heart. That is not a big problem. We'll fix this today. We'll remove the energetic shackles So the memory will still be there, but it no longer will have any energetic pull on you, no emotional pull. So you keep the wisdom and you move forward. Okay, Ascended Master, about to break out of this universe, become multi-universal, meaning that the soul will have access to the wisdom of many neighboring universes, more variety. So this lifetime is a big one, meaning that the remaining stages that you need to graduate from this universe, this is going to happen. So in terms of the evolution of the soul, this one is really, really big. And so, of course, the nature of challenges would be appropriate at the same level. So the healer of wisdom, not healer of people, healer of wisdom, the healer of truth, the remover of distortion. And then lifetimes where you wouldn't take a human body because you are free, you would be one of the ascended masters, spirit guides, very high ranking. Usually you would choose people that are worth your time. You wouldn't go for somebody that is very, very elementary. So still learning how to not kill, not lie, not steal. That's not your audience. You would look for those who are right at the cusp, ready to break through, and you'd help them. This is also true in this lifetime. But through the settings of the matrix and the holographic reality, you have reached to many, many, many more people. Don't worry too much about how and what I need to do. Once you bring in, and this is going to happen, I guarantee you, in a very, very short amount of time, nothing is stopping it. There is no other way. Once you bring in that reality and start speaking it, it's going to have a magnetic pull. The people who need it, they will find you. It is the law. There's no other way. There's no escape of this. Okay, so head and everything above, clear. Now, the remaining stuff is very easy, extremely easy. First, let's close that portal in the root. That is, it is sapping away your life force and sexual energy. That is not supposed to be there. Okay, so you had 2 open portals in your energy. So that would most certainly keep you at a certain level of energy. You couldn't break above it. Okay. Don't worry about time. No time limit. We'll continue going until it's complete, okay?
Love you, brother. Thank you.
Okay. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Okay, I'm going through the portal head first. All right, elemental beings. A genie, yes, but that's not all of them. They are part of it. Demonic beings. With all the humans that are associated. So this portal is coming from denser realities. The people who have harmed you and hurt you were pure evil. Evil. There's no other way of describing them. Okay, let's send them to prison. We'll send their dumb ass to jail. In the name of my beloved, source of all sources, I create a pocket dimension and fortify it with the appropriate level of shielding and protection. All those beings that have violated the sovereignty of this beloved being of divinity, I pull into this pocket dimension. All technology, wisdom, knowledge and data, all mechanisms and laws violated towards this violation, I pull into this pocket dimension. All information stolen and all information gained as a result of this violation, I nullify and pull into this pocket dimension. All those associated with this violation of sovereignty and universal law, in action and intention, I also pull in all their soul shards, pulling them in from all domains that consciousness exists. I set this pocket dimension ablaze with the appropriate strength and vibration of divine fire, so that it may burn to such a degree for what remains to be of service to the highest good of all once again. I peg this into existence and speak it into reality. Okay, this one is burning with black flame. Again, interesting. The black and white flame are extremes. White flame burns the black and black flame burns the right. So although down the line the puppets were demons, it seems that the ones pulling the strings were from the domain of light, fallen angels. So you have extremes on both sides, the extremists wanting to prevent you from healing the distortion that they have brought in. Very interesting. So now, as this is burning with the black flame, let's do the same thing. Let's heal the energy coming out and return it to you. And also to everyone who has been robbed in this way. So returning strength to your root chakra, and then we'll close the portal. So starting to break down the fire into its elemental form, healing it and evolving it, and starting its stream, and now returning through the open portal all your energy to you, strengthening and healing your root chakra. The nature of theft in your case is different to what is done by the pirates. 80% of human population is harvested from the root, but there are astral implants, or let's say like USB ports or pipes that go in from the base of the spine, the sacral bone, and then underneath it the tailbone. And so these go in to reproductive organs, lower part of the abdomen, but also going down into the thighs, inner thighs. There are lots of nerves. This is a sensitive part of the body. So that would be the normal way. Yours is much more evolved or sophisticated. Let's say was an open portal. This is high tech. So it's not the pirates. The pirates are kind of in the middle. They're misinformed, unevolved. Many of them still, if they ask for forgiveness, they can still join evolution and continue growing. In the case of you, no, these guys are as bad as it gets. Pure evil, in light and the void. Okay, let's wait for a few more moments. Now looking at all the energy structure, somehow you have evolved out of the regular chakra system. So it would be just like a thin layer of paint on the surface. So a regular healer would look and say, okay, I can see the heart, I can see the throat, this and this, but underneath this you've got something much more advanced. In previous lifetimes you have managed to upgrade your light body. It is taking the form of liquid light. So light bodies in the human, the best way to describe it is the tree, right? So this is the head, this is the base of the feet, branches of your soul star, and then the root system that fills the planet. So the branches of soul star and the roots, these are non-negotiable. But the part of the body, the light body, you have liquid light, closely following the boundaries of the body, very fluid. It makes it indestructible. Somewhere in the past you've done this. Very cool. And so that is part of the reason regular implants will not work on you. Meaning that all these, let's say, secret space programs, they've got nothing to capture. So regular handcuffs, bindings, you just slide right through them. The only way they could weaken you was creating a portal, like a black hole that would keep pulling energy out of you. So let's see, you've regained your illumination, you're shining again. So now that the energy is back, let's collapse the portal. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. Om Vajra Kili Kilaya Sarva Vignam Vam Humpe. The name of my beloved source. I collapse the portal located within the root or associated energy frequency permanently. I speak it into being that any such attempts across the ocean of existence will be catastrophic for those that wish to initiate such a violation, so that this will never occur in any domain that consciousness exists. I peg this into existence and speak it into reality. So not only we close this portal, but in past, future, anywhere that you have a presence, anyone trying to do this, the portal will explode in their faces. This is going to create correction waves now. Past lives, many of the traumas will be washed away, energetically liberating you.
Beautiful. I mean, do you see any connection to SSP programs? Is there any link or connection? Or
very, very ancient, but not modern times. Not in the, let's say, past 15,000 years. After your last stage of evolution, you upgraded the light body. So imagine a structure that is, it looks like your human body, but it is pure light. If you cut through it with a sword, like the sword moving through water, there is no injury. The water will move out and then come right back. It's impossible to trap you. But containment, imprisonment, or putting a very powerful black hole to keep you located in one place, that's the only strategy left. We took those out of the game now. So moving forward and backwards in time, this will never happen. SSP cannot capture your energy. You're free. You've already evolved beyond it. This is really good, and I'm getting powerful goosebumps. I've never seen this before. Excellent. I don't know. I'm getting overwhelmed with joy. This is really good. So now let's look at the rest of the body. It's just pure light, no darkness. The path of light coming in from your infinite soul and the divine is open. Energy structure, now that you have access to the rest of the stuff, is looking vibrant, as if no injury ever occurred. No cords. It's like trying to put a grapple hook into water. There's nothing to catch onto. Okay, that void or vacuum at the root is gone. Let's see, connection to earth is strong. Okay, car wash complete. Now I want to increase your strength. Pulling in light from the divine and your infinite soul through the body and then anchoring it into the planet, that's connecting heaven to earth. And then also pulling up healing energy and blessings from the earth through the body, going all the way up into the branches, connecting earth to heaven. These two flows of life are necessary, especially for the physical body. The heaven to earth part, many healers ignore this. That's a big oversight. Okay, bringing you not just to maximal strength, but maybe we can expand, make you stronger. Yeah, bodybuilder, just stronger. Calling to my beloved, beloved, source of all sources, source of all things in all domains. Calling to your infinite soul, asking for fresh new light, light never used, never circulated, never recycled. Light for the purpose of bringing this beloved being to full strength and evolving them to such a state that is optimized for their highest soul purpose, highest good, and greatest life. Okay, pulling in light from the branches, coming down into Soul Star, down the bridge, and now entering the crown. The whole body in one go is getting more powerful. 50%. This wave going down, level of knees, exiting from the base of your feet into the earth bridge and earth star, and now pumping into the earth, filling the planet. You just got more radiant. It seems this liquid light, it doesn't need to leave the barriers of the body. It's like a dimmer switch. This wave just brought you to full radiance. It's almost difficult to see you. Very bright. Now let's get the other flow from Earth. Calling to our beloved Mother Gaia, asking for her healing and her blessings. Your root system fills the planet, so there's a big wave about to approach. Pulling energy into your roots, concentrating in Earth Star, powerfully moving up the bridge, entering from the soles of your feet. Oh my God, wow. Up, level of knees, entering the torso, shoulder level going into arms, all the way to tips of fingers, pumping up. Exploding out of crown, going up the bridge, concentrating in Soul Star and going all the way to the divine realm. Oh my God, I felt this one too. Wow. Oh my God, that was strong. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I wasn't expecting this one. Give me 3 deep breaths. Let's bring these two flows into harmony. Shields just came online. Good, 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 good. There we go. It's all open. Welcome back. Welcome back, beloved Ascended Master. They threw everything, including the kitchen sink at you, but that's all out of the way. The flow is here. They can't stop you now. Okay. Oh, wow, that was good. I don't usually get rewarded in this way, but yeah, I felt this one. Very cool. Okay, so now to evolving beyond a level that you have ever reached before. There's an opportunity here in the human body. That's why many masters from all across the cosmos, different universes, also come here. So you get your memory wiped, all your powers are dormant, and then you are suffering so much trauma, so much distortion. If you can break through and reconnect to source, that is a badge of honor. That it will allow you to claim evolution. So it's like a test towards this. What is very beneficial, now that we've dealt with the light body, and this is complete. Now we're looking at the physical vessel. So from the bloodlines we come in from, We may inherit lots of genetic problems, karmic conditions, family curses. Then when we're a fetus, there's so much interference done, implants and whatnot, in your case, less effective. Then there's the trauma of birth, childhood trauma, religion, society, culture, money, you name it. By the time we reach puberty, there's a lot of damage done to the body. So we want to maximize the strength and optimize this vessel, because this is what's carrying us in this reality. So towards this, the Kuji Kiri is very, very effective. It's a combination of mantra, which is the spoken word, and mudra, which are hand seals. Now, 50% of the motor cortex is allocated to muscles that generate speech, lips, jaw, tongue, larynx, and lungs. So speech is the most complicated movement that the human body can produce. 25% of the motor cortex goes to the hands. So typing, playing the piano, complex movements. So mantra, speech, and mudra, hand seals, this is consciously taking control of 75% of movement. And then the rest of the body and the movement and the rest of the brain then later down follows. Very effective in, it's a key to take control of the body. Meaning if the mind is busy, if you're in a state of agitation, if you're under pressure, you take control, subdue and calm everything down, and then you become aware of the gentle whispers of the soul. What you will need is a set of mala beads. The mala is, I think you already have one. Yeah, perfect.
I have more than one actually.
I know. It becomes addictive. I'll send you a folder which contains a user manual. Very, very easy to understand. They're boxes. So there's a mantra. There's also a recording with the pronunciation of the mantras. So for example, for the root, Om Vajra Manataya Swaha.
Oh, they're on Sanskrit?
Sanskrit, yes. I stuck with Sanskrit because it's very musical. As you're going down the rounds, it helps to put you in a very light and enjoyable meditative state.
How about when I don't understand the meaning of the word?
The meaning is
okay?
underneath the mantra in the manual.
Okay.
And so once you understand it once, it's in there. And so if it's in Sanskrit, it's better not to involve the monkey brain, let it be forgotten. Once it's in there, it's in there. So Om, for example, the first one, Om, divine sound. Vajra is the truth that is as solid as a diamond and strikes like lightning. Manataya, I embody. And then Swaha. Swaha is consecration or honoring. So if you want to give an offering to the ancestors or the divine, you put the offering and then you say, Swaha, I honor this. So Om Vajra Manataya Swaha. I see all things truthfully. My mind sees all there is truthfully. Very powerful. So anything in the conscious, subconscious, unconscious, and energetic levels of the body that prevents you from seeing all there is truthfully, you're washing away. Now, 108 rounds of the mantra in one. So this is one round. Every round, you tick a box. And so for each one of the keys, you do 108 boxes. 108 times 108, that's 11,664. So this is the method that you know is effective. You're basically pouring drop by drop by drop and accumulating energy. And it's an investment in you. It's not going anywhere else. You're not...
This is Pelorite. Do you think
Beautiful.
is this good for this purpose? Yes.
Amazing. It's one of the most beautiful stones. Opens up all the higher centers. I would recommend you go center by center. So first root, then tanden, then sacral, then solar. So it's like building a structure. You want the foundation to be strong. There are 2 books. There's the work manual. There's the recordings of the mantras. So everything you need is in this folder. So before we complete everything, I want to create the vessels or the mudras. So we start from a resting position. There we go. Yes. So first key, index up. There we go. Like this. Correct. Created for root. Second one is like the lottery symbol. The middle twists around the index like this.
Sorry, the first one, the thumbs goes above each other, or
Whatever is intuitive for you.
oh, okay.
Whatever feels right.
Okay.
So there's this division in masculine and feminine. What you're doing now is for masculine. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Whatever feels right is correct. So now the second one, you do the lotto symbol. So middle twists around index. Yep. And then the remaining, they go in the rest position like this. And then tips of indexes touch. Correct. Yes. By the way, when you practice this, fingers become more flexible. You won't get rheumatism in the hands. There we go. Second, created. Perfect. Third, we'll start from the rest position. Pinkies out. And then ring fingers also out. So the 2 bottom ones. Correct. Created. Yes. Correct. And then the next one, starting from the rest position, pinkies out and index out. Correct. Yes. This is for solar plexus. Fifth one is the resting position. Correct. Created. Next one, fingers go inwards. Yep. And then when you bring them together, you get the zigzag. Correct. Created. Next one, which is for the jade gate, index of left hand up, and then you just pinch both sides of the fingernail with other hand. Yes, and then the rest curl around. Correct. Created.
How hard do I need to pinch it? Just
Not
gentle?
hard. No, it's very gentle. Very, very gentle. So this is for jade gate. Created. Next one is Zai. This. Tips of index and thumb. There we go. Third eye. Created. And then palm for 9. Palm of right hand. Yeah. And fist of left hand rests in it. My body rests on my infinite soul. There we go. So now we have created the containers. You don't need to remember these right now. You'll use them at the end of the process. But now we've got one container for each of the energies. Your meditations are going to be stored in here. They won't just go into the background and evaporate away. So get started with root. With this passing of information, I will support your journey in the Kuji free of charge. So anything that you need regarding this system, just let me know. I'll get back to you as soon as humanly possible. Yeah, this will serve you really well. It's a powerful system, Jamal. I've dedicated my life to many different forms of magic, left and right, light and dark. This is clean. It's neutral. No ideology. It's all. I see things truthfully. I use things correctly. I have consciousness. I've had access to the wisdom of my soul. I am source. I am void. So it's all this emphasis on the self, nothing else. So it connects you to the beloved divine. And every full round of this, it may take you 4 months, 3 months, whatever. That's not important. Every full round will bring to the surface dormant gifts. I've been doing this now for over 10 years. It's so effective. I never stopped. Everything I can do is the result of this. And so now you know what's what. I'll send you the folder, have a look in your own free time, read the books, look at the manual, and any questions you have, just let me know. I guarantee its effectiveness. If you have the courage to complete it, I guarantee it will benefit you.
Amir, I'm very, very dedicated,
I know.
especially in this life,
I
especially
know.
in last 12 years. That's what I do. I'm seeker of truth, and I love to be of service to others. And this comes from my heart.
Yes.
So I am going to fully spend my time and energy on this. And I really, really appreciate your help and assistance and love. Each
Thank
time I
you.
connect with you, I fully get goosebumps in my
Me
whole
too. Me
body.
too. Me too.
Yes, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Good, good, good. This is not your first rodeo. However, it's
Okay.
going to
So,
be your most glorious lifetime. This one is going to be one to remember. There are many, many
oh,
lives that sometimes, doesn't go well. Not this time. This one's awesome.
beautiful. So, is there anything maybe I'm missing or not seeing? Anything I need to focus on or don't focus on? Just
No,
keep doing whatever
no, no.
I was.
Yeah, yeah. You're an ascended master. The soul does always what the soul was meant to do. Sometimes the human is not aware, but regardless, we do what we have come to do. So in that regards, you've been successful. This whole, let's say, attack on you using two portals, one from above and one from below, it was meant to diminish you, injure you. It didn't work. So the very fact that you're at this level of awareness and dedication and cleanliness, this is your victory. That's no small thing. It's like going through a meat grinder and coming out from the other side. The only way you could do this is become liquid light. You've done this.
You know, Iran situation, right? So I experienced all
I
the
know.
revolution,
Me
8 years
too.
of the war.
Yeah,
I
yeah, me
went to
too.
military, two
Yeah,
years in the war and
me
craziness,
too.
destruction.
Me too.
I
I same life
experienced
journey, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
craziness of alcohol and substance abuse.
Yeah.
So I've been deep down to the darkness for some time.
I resonate strongly. This was where I came in also. So yeah, the years of the war and post-revolution, all that mess, I felt that too. Well, look at us. Here we are. If you
Yes.
can survive that, you can survive anything.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, I don't see myself as a victim. I see that as something I co-create. I create for myself to learn from it and grow and
Yeah,
expand. I look at
yeah,
it that way.
yeah. Truth. Yes. So this system, the Kuji, it is the most powerful method of evolution, and once you have put at least one round of it completely in your toolbox, it's the most powerful system of magic. There is nothing more powerful.
So
I've been
usually,
there and done that. I've come across many opponents from different modalities, African systems, voodoo, Caribbean, European, you name it, Arabic magic, the Kabbalah, Abramelin, all sorts of stuff. They do not hold a candle to the sun that this system is. Very effective. So it will serve you well. And you've already completed it. You're already a master. Now you just have to go through the sequence.
thank you very much. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you very
It's my
much.
honor. It's my honor. I'm here to serve the masters. I think my intentions are good. I hope I served you well.
Oh, you did. Oh my God, more than what I was expecting. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Jamal, would you write a little
Yes,
review for me on my Google page?
absolutely.
I'll
I
add a
will.
link. Yeah. Thank you. It will
And
help me.
if you like to share this for your audience, that would be great. I mean, you have
Amazing.
my full
Yes, yes, yes.
like.
An ascended master in human body. I think they're going to like it.
Did you? What was the name you gave me? Ascended Master. Did you give me a name of Ascended Master, or you're
I'll
gonna
have
give
to,
it?
yeah. So, um, the healing the divine healing of wisdom, the divine healer of wisdom, or something along those lines.
Okay.
Washing
Because
away distortion.
we had one session before, I think name you gave
Light
me was
giver.
Light Giver, yes.
Light giver. Light giver. Yeah, light giver. And this is now kind of with that, the light giver or the healer of divine wisdom. So light giver would be another way of, the monkey brain doesn't remember, but the essence is there.
Exactly.
So,
yes.
okay, so I wish you a really wonderful day. Bless you, bless your life, bless your journey. Hopefully those issues that you had, they're not going to be there. We got rid of the energetic cause. And so please continue being awesome. Yeah, stay in touch.
Thank you very much. I love you so much.
Love
Thank
you
you.
too. Take care. All the
Bye.
best to you. Have a great day. Bye bye.
You